welcome back to my channel, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. So today I'm going to be doing a little practice. I figured I'd film it because I practice all the time, but I'm just not good at like making sure I'm filming so you guys can see. But I'm going to be doing some practice with my Copic markers. Yay! Because I typically, if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I do not use color. I mainly use graphite, charcoal, and other things like that, but I don't use color almost ever because I had to in college and I really didn't like it. So I just decided that I would basically never do it. I felt like I would always make mistakes and I hated not being able to correct mistakes I made. I hated that. So I just swore it off and then never really try. But then recently, I don't know what was put into my spirit, I decided to just give it a shot again, and I did, and I'm now like partial. I'm too like, okay, now I kind of have to do both, so I'm super excited to practice today. So I chose sand and hazelnut for my colors today. Sand is my go-to because it's kind of a great medium brown tone that I love, that kind of works really well when I want to make sure the features show really well on paper and dry well. But I still think all the browns are absolutely gorgeous, but sand is my natural go-to. So when I illustrate kids, I only learned how to illustrate kids maybe like a year ago, I think. But I loved it so much because they're so cute. And I have there's a couple of little kids on Instagram I've seen in fashion before that I'm obsessed with. And so I thought, you know what, let's just put that on paper. And so I love giving them the little details and everything. For me, I tend to keep them squishy and a little bit rounded out because kids, that's how they are. They have baby fat for a long time. So I keep their eyes almond shaped. I keep their nose like buttons, and I keep their lips plump and their little thighs and all the little arms nice and squishy because kids are cute and squishy and small. So I thought, hey, let's just keep that going. So that's what I do for my, illustrating little kids. So for this little girl, I decided to give her a curly bun. So we're drawing in those details now. I think I kind of create the outfits as I go. I normally don't have a plan until the actual body is illustrated. That's no matter if it's a woman or a girl or a man, I don't care. As once they're illustrated and I see their face, then it comes to me. My idea was to do a whimsical dress with flowers and make them really dope and three-dimensional with a tool bot. I don't even know, but I wasn't really feeling it, so we'll go back to that in a minute. But for now, I'm going to fill in the face and all the color. Don't ask me about the eyes. I know you're probably like, dude, what are you doing with the eyes? They got messed up. So we'll fix that later, I promise. So for now, we're filling in the color, getting her arms done and everything. And just kind of gently. I try to be gentle with Copic because, again, this is practice, you guys. I'm not trying to show my skills. This is I haven't used Copic in so long, so I'm just really brushing up on my skills right now. So when I use shadow, I don't know what other artists do. I don't closely examine them anymore like I used to, but I just stick with the same color and just layer it upon layers of color, because that way the color stays the same, because skin complexion doesn't change, right? In shadow, no, it just gets darker. So instead of changing the color, I just layer it to make it look more of natural shadow line instead of a whole different color that's way too dark. But it just gives the skin a realistic look, and it just really gives the person personality and dimension, and I absolutely love doing this. It's probably my favorite part about using Copic markers, is doing the shadow, truthfully. So just going through the arms, filling in the shadows, doing the little knees and thighs are so cute. I love doing this part. I don't know why, it's just so exciting. I start working on the eyes and I realize I hate them. I don't know, and they're just not fixable at this point. So I decided to either do specs or do sunglasses. And so I was like, okay, let me just let them sit. Let me see how I feel about it. Me fill in her hair, do the curls. My sister taught me how to do little dots and little flyaways to make it look like a real curly bun. And so that's what I'm doing, just filling that out. And yep, I decided to turn it into sunglasses. Yeah, because the specs were not cutting it, at least for me. I added a pink rim, but the pink was not showing up the way I know I like it to. So I'm probably going to do recycled materials for that. So now I'm just picking out the materials I want to use for the flowers on her shoulders. But again, I'm still not really feeling this. So I think I'm going to try something different. Yeah. So I changed the outfit. I gave her a oversized shoulder padded t-shirt because I actually own one of those, and I like to take things that I own and kind of translate them to a child because I think it's really cute and really fun. So I'll make the sweatshirt gray, the skirt yellow, and the top blue. I thought that'd be a great combination. Not too much, but just enough for like a little punch, a little edge. And that's it. I'm not going to do more today. I'm going to save my sculpting for my next video so you guys can stay tuned for when I post that. And you get to see me put it all together and make her look super, super dope. So thank you guys so much for joining me today. This is going to be really fun. And hopefully I'll do some more of these. Maybe if you guys like them, give it a thumbs up. It'll help. And it'll help me to know what you guys like. Thanks for joining me today, guys.